Quick, shoot me in the face!
What's going on, Maniacs? Chaos Commander back with another video. First and foremost, guys, thank you all so much for all the love on my last upload, SBMM and your mom. If you didn't get a chance to catch that one yet, go check that one out after this one. I go on a classic COD rant about the cheaters and knuckleheads and reverse boosters and all the idiots making it so we can't have nice things like a cheat-free Call of Duty. So in today's video, Maniacs, I just want to talk to you guys a little further along that same subject and discuss with you guys what we can do about this going forward, because we are not powerless. We can do something about the cheating epidemic in this game. We can start with just making a commitment that we're not going to do any cheating of our own in this game, and that the content you're going to see on this channel is going to be cheat free. And I think if we can get other content creators to do the same thing, it's going to go a long way towards improving this game. But Maniacs, really quickly before we do jump into it, there is a big problem in the Call of Duty universe you need to be aware of right now, and that is a huge data breach on Battle.net affecting thousands of players who had their email addresses, in-game level, two-factor status, even their password hashes were exposed via a malware attack. What's even worse than that is now hackers and cheaters have jumped all over this data dump, and right now as I speak, they are actively logging into legit players' accounts, injecting cheats, playing on those accounts until they get banned, and then they just go back to the data dump and select a brand new victim. Maniacs, I don't want this to happen to any of you, so please make sure you do 3 things for me, like right now. Number 1, you should be logging into your Battle.net and Activision accounts right now and changing those passwords for both accounts. Make them strong passwords. Google Chrome, if you use that, can suggest a very secure password for each account and remember it for you. So I recommend using that method to create a very difficult to guess password for your accounts. Number 2, you're going to want to go over to Activision's website and enable and enroll in Activision's two-factor authentication. This is going to require anyone who tries to access your account from a different PC or console than yours. They're not going to just have to have your password, they're also going to have a special code that changes over time so it can't be copied, otherwise they're not going to get in. I use this myself, and there are a number of providers that offer the service. I'm not going to say which one I'm using just as an added layer of protection for my own account, but Activision will recommend which ones you can use. You can just choose any of the ones they recommend and set it up, and then you'll be good to go. Once you've logged into the game for the first time, it's going to remember you, and then you can just play as normal unless you change to a different PC or console. So don't worry, you're not going to have to enter a special code every time you want to play. And last, number 3, you're going to want to run a malware scan on your PC, especially if that's what you're playing on, just to be safe. You can use the free demo of Malwarebytes to do the scan. That way, if the malware that exposed your info did make it onto that PC somehow, you can get rid of it so these losers won't get your new password. Also, if this helped you out, drop a like on today's video, because your boys got your back out here in these weed COD streets. And finally, shame on all the cheaters, man. Call your mother and tell her what you're doing so she can whoop that backside. Some people's kids, am I right? Come on now, dog. Anyway, Maniacs, just make sure you guys are protecting your account. That's the best thing you can do for yourself, and make sure anyone else you know that plays the game, make sure they also know to take care of these things as well. So that's going to bring me back to what I wanted to talk about, which is what are we going to do? Us poor bots like me who are in these reverse boosted lobbies, what are we going to do about these guys? Well, first of all, we can work on our loadout to make sure it is as lethal as we can make it. So that's going to mean learning how to build our own guns in the gunsmith rather than just relying on some content creators' so-called meta. And it also means going into private match to improve our skills. I go into private match all the time. I just set the bots up to recruit. I turn off the aim assist because I play on controller, so I recommend that. If you're practicing, turn off aim assist. That's going to help you with your centering and hitting your shots. Make sure you do, of course, turn it back on when you go to pubs, but you know what I'm saying? You can use these tools to improve your performance in the game and get that KD up, because what that's going to do for us is not only going to be able to help us sit these idiots down when they show up in our lobbies, but it's also going to get us out of these lobbies that they're reverse boosting into in the first place. Who wants to play in a lobby full of bots, right? I want to be able to drop gameplays for you guys that are just twisted and crazy and make you guys go, wow, how did he even do that, you know? I'm not there yet, but I want to get there in the future, and the first step, got to go legit and let the SBMM do its thing. You know it's there for a reason. We're going to go ahead and let it do its thing, and we're going to let it get us the lobbies that we need to be in. And that's just the bottom line. No more cheats, no more nonsense, no more stupidity, right? That's the cheat-free way. So anyway, Maniacs, that's going to do it for this one. I am out of time, but I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure you do drop a like on it, share, sub, ring the bell, all that good YouTube stuff. Thank you all so much for all the love and support, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.